Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and look at my new setup. I am so excited. I was up early this morning waiting on a package and it included this new beautiful ring light, and I am so excited to be using it and just to be set up in an area where I feel comfortable shooting. So I'm so excited about that. But yeah, so besides that, I decided because it's about that time for school and people are going back to school already. I know high schools have already started in my area, some of them have, and so I am just wanting to do a video for you all who are going back to school and just on how to do like a 10 to 15 minute morning makeup routine. I know that when I was in high school, well, I am not a morning person at all. So when I did get up to do my makeup, it was either really fast or I didn't get up at all and I just went to school with no makeup. But I think this could be a routine that you guys, do, and it's quick, it's easy, and actually I think all the products I'm going to use are all drugstore, so you guys can find these at the drugstore if you're falling on a budget and you just want to find good makeup that you can get at the store and for a low price, then this is the video for you. But yeah, so what I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to, the video is probably going to be more than 15 minutes because I'm going to be talking about each product. But if I was to do this makeup, like, just not talking, it would probably take me like 10 to 15 minutes. So I am excited to bring you guys this video and I hope you guys like it. And if you do like it, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and, like this video, comment down below some ideas for new videos and all that good stuff. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys. Okay. So to start off my 15-minute makeup routine, I am going to use for primer the E.L.F. Poreless Face Primer. I really like this stuff. I find that it does blur my pores, and I think it's like only $6 at like Target. And this is a good primer if you guys are like me and have pores and need something to help with those pores. So this is a good primer for this. And it smells pretty good too, so that's a plus. Oh, I forgot to mention that because I'm doing a back to school video, I decided to wear my alma mater because, I just graduated. And yeah, so go Bulls. And if you're going to college, this makeup routine totally applies to you because I know when I was like getting up for 8 a.m., classes and not wanting to really do a lot of makeup, this was a very minimal look that I would do, and you would still look like you put some effort into your makeup, but it didn't look like a lot. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go on right to foundation. I'm using the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte foundation in the color 108 Caramel Beige. And I've been really liking this foundation. I got it maybe a couple weeks ago and I've just been trying it out. And I find that it really keeps my oils at bay. It's a really matte foundation. So if you're going to school or if you're going to class and you're an oily person like me, this probably will work for you because it really, keeps the oils at bay and it doesn't make your face look oily. So I'm just gonna dot this all over my face. When I'm in a hurry, I typically don't use a beauty blender. I use a brush. I find that it makes the application go by a little faster, and I don't have to sit there and blend and blend. It really takes me no time at all to get this foundation on. And now for concealer, I'm gonna use the LA Girl Pro Concealer. Now, if you don't think you need to conceal, then by all means skip it. The less products you use, the less time it takes you to do your makeup. So I'm just gonna apply a small amount, not a lot, because it's school and ain't nobody got time for that. So, and then I'm just gonna use that same brush and just blend this in. She broke a little heart upon the floor. When I try to love, they disappear. Alright, so once the concealer is all in, I'm going to skip cream bronzer. Ain't nobody got time for cream bronzer when we're going to school. That's extra. And now we're just going to set our makeup. So I'm going to quickly set my makeup using my Airspun powder. This is a really good powder from the drugstore. And I'm going to use those to set under my eyes where I put that concealer, because even though we're going to school, we still don't want any creases. And I'm also going to make sure I put this on my nose area and my chin area, because these are areas where I tend to get the most oily. Just to make sure that we stay as less oily as possible. That's what I'm trying to say. Not as oily throughout the day. Alright. And then for the rest of my face, I'm gonna use my LA Girl Pro Face matte powder. This also has coverage on it, so it's pretty good for, you know, keeping the coverage on your foundation, but it'll also set face as well. So I'm gonna use this. So we powdered. Now we will do some bronzing. Even if, I feel like if anything you're gonna skip, you don't want to skip bronzer, because when you do your foundation, it makes your face all one color, and I feel like that can like wash you out. Whereas if you're using bronzer, that brings color back to your face and it makes you look more alive, more awake. So I feel like bronzer is one you don't want to skip. Even if you just use a light amount, it'll help to bring your face back to life. Oh, I'm using the NYX matte bronzer in the color Deep Tan. I really like this bronzer. It's very pigmented and it's easy to blend out, so it doesn't make your face muddy or anything. Pretty simple with that. Now for blush, I'm going to be using the NYX HD Blush in Intuition. This is just a really pretty, like, pinky, almost mauve pink color. I like this color because it kind of gives my cheeks a rosy flush, and I think that that's kind of like what you want to go for when you're doing a minimal look. Yeah, I love how that looks. It just looks like, you know, something happened to you that made you get embarrassed, so you have like little red cheeks, you know what I'm saying? Like just something that looks very natural. And then for highlighter, because bronzer and highlight are probably one of the two main things I will not skip when I'm doing makeup for, you know, school, because I want to look bronzed and I want to look highlighted. I'm going to use the Master Chrome by Maybelline. This highlight is banging. Like, it is so good. I think it's $7 to $8 at the drugstore. I got it at, I want to say Walmart. I got this at Walmart, and it literally compares to some of my high-end highlighters that I have. Like, I think it is that good. It is really creamy to the touch. You don't have any issues blending this out. At least I haven't, from my experience, and I've used this quite a lot because it's become one of my favorite drugstore highlighters. So my camera cut off and I didn't know, but I finished highlighting. So I highlighted, you know, my cheekbones and my nose and my cupid's bow, and then I also put some on my forehead just to give me some glow. I just like cut my nail. Anyways, it's all good, I'm fine. So for my brows, I'm going to be using the Winkylux Universal Brow Pencil. I got this in a BoxyCharm, and I think it was like $10 or so, but you could get brow pencils from the drugstore for a really low price. I know Maybelline has one that's called like Brow Precise that's really good. I use that one. Or the NYX Micro Brow Pencil is really good. It's very comparable to the Anastasia Brow Wiz. So either two of those are really good. So I'm just going to use this one to do my brows, and I'm just gonna use this pencil to do very like minimal brow. I'm still gonna like fill it in, but I'm just gonna make it look more natural, because I don't want to do like a full-on brow, especially if you're going to school and you're just, you know, needing something to make sure your brows look like brows, but you want something that's very fast. Doing a very minimal brow is probably the best bet. I am just gonna like fill my brow in and kind of define it a little bit, but just make sure that my sparse hairs are covered and my brow looks full. And then when I get here to the front, I'm just gonna feather in brow strokes to make this part look fuller as well. And then I'm just gonna use the spoolie end to blend it in and brush out the hairs, and just, you know, make sure that it looks, you know, good. So now I'm just gonna set my brows into place using the NYX that's the name of the pencil. The NYX Brow Mascara in the color Espresso. I really like this brow mascara. I find that when I use this, I don't really have to worry about my brows and whether or not they're going to be moving or if they smudge, because this really keeps them locked into place. So I really like this mascara. Alright, so now that the face is done and you know my brows are done, I'm going to go ahead and use my Badescu Rosewater spray. This is like $7 to $8 at Ulta and it is really good. I find that it not only helps set your face, but it keeps like your powders on your face from looking powdery and cakey. So I really like this spray for that. So I'm just going to use this. And now for my eyes, I am going to do very, very minimal, because when you're going to school, nobody has time for a cut crease. Nobody has time for a halo eye. It's just, you want to do something very minimal. So I'm just going to use my concealer I used under my eyes and use this to prime. I should have done this when I was doing my under eyes, but you know, hey, you live and you learn. So I'm just going to blend this out. Alright, and then to set that into place, I'm going to use the same face powder I used on my face, the LA Girl Pro Matte Face Powder, and I'm just going to use this to set that concealer. And then for super minimal look for my eyes, I'm just going to use that bronzer that I used on my face, and I'm just going to put this in the crease just to define the area, so that way it looks like I have, you know, eyeshadow, and it looks like I put some effort into it, but it is very minimal, and it still looks really good. It just helps to define your crease and give you some like definition. And I'm just like, I'm not, you know, being very precise. I'm being very messy with this. Of course, I'm making sure it's blended, but I'm just putting this in the crease so that it gives some definition. I'm not doing anything dramatic, or I'm also just gonna put this under my lower lash line too. And that's pretty much it for the eye look. Now if you wanted to do something a little extra, you could do like the highlight that you use on your cheekbones on your lid to give you like, you know, a little bit of a more of a kick. I'm just going to use this highlighter in the corner, my inner corner, just to give it a little bit of a pop, and this will help make your face and your eyes look more awake. And we all need that when we're, you know, 7 o'clock in the morning and it's you're rough and you're tired and you just need something to like make you look like you're awake. And I'm also going to put this on my brow bone as well. And then for lashes, nobody has time for some false lashes. You want to put some good mascara on, top and bottom, and make sure they look full, and then you're good to go. So I'm going to use the Voluminous Lash Paradise from L'Oreal. This mascara is really good. And make sure, like it says, make sure eyelashes look very voluminous. So I'm just going to use this. And you know, I'm going to like really coat them so that way, like, yeah, I don't have any false lashes on, but still my normal eyelashes look, you know, banging, and they look good. So and then for lips, I have two options here. One is just a matte lipstick and one is like a gloss, so you can choose whatever you want. I'm going to do both of them together just so you can kind of see both. So I first have the Maybelline matte lipstick, I guess. Maybelline matte lipstick in the color Nude Embrace. This is a nude color, of course, and I feel like if you're doing like a minimal look, you want to go for something that's nude or like a your lips but better look, just so it's like very natural looking. And then for a gloss, I've been really loving this Maybelline Vivd Hot Lacquer. This is the shade 64 Unreal. It is such a pretty like nudie brown color, and it's got a very high shine to it. So I really have been enjoying this lip gloss. And there you have it, guys. This is the final look. I hope you enjoyed this 15-minute back to school makeup routine. And if you did, don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you aren't already. And I hope you guys have, you know, fun in school. Don't study too hard. You know, good luck, get good grades and all that good stuff. And for those of you who are, you know, in college, same thing goes. And if you're graduating high school or college, congratulations. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.